How's it going, guys? Echo back with another episode. That feels so fucking corny saying in the beginning, but I've been thinking, and you know, fuck healing. um, I'm going with what I know, which is the Great Axe with a Warhammer. I'm just gonna do it, and I want to pump strength. I'm being a strength build now. Strength con all the way. I even have strength stuff. I don't even know. I don't know. Focus con versus that one such. Yeah. The reason why I'm making this change is mostly because healing is great for group content, but when you're solo doing stuff, it's not so great. Like you saw how long it takes for me to kill shit. Like it's not good. I need to be able to do damage. Yeah, we're looking good now. All right, I'll try to get some strength gear at some point. One really good tip. Oh, I unlocked my next consumable slot when I hit level something. Am I level 18 now? Level 18. So look at your level rewards. Level 15, I unlocked this third consumable slot, and I just didn't even know it. And I also unlocked Tier 2 camping, which is a quest line. So I guess, back when the game dropped, I made a video called upgrading the camp, and it got a lot of views. Like, not like a lot of views, but for someone who doesn't really make YouTube videos, it got like 200 views or something like that. And I think that people were looking for how to upgrade the camp and just kind of stumbled upon my video. And there was a guy in the comments who also said the same thing, like, oh, like, what about, like, how do I upgrade the camp? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this How to Upgrade the Camp. It's going to be a episode like 4.5, 3.5, whatever it is. And I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go upgrade it to level 2. So, yeah. Let me see where it is. Do I even have it unlocked yet? I don't see it. Or does it just automatically do it now? Am I stupid? Also, by the way, you can't put down a camp in landmarks. So if you zoom in on your map, you'll see like these dotted lines right here. Those are landmark areas. So you have to be outside of that in order to put a camp down. But I'm pretty sure you should need to do a quest to upgrade your camp. Like, I could be wrong, but fairly certain. What's this? That's fishing. Where is it? I don't know. Looks like I'm not doing how to upgrade the camp because I don't know. Let me see. Maybe it just automatically does it now. Maybe you just automatically have a level 2 camp. You automatically have a... Wow. Wow. That's new. Did not used to be that. I was not expecting that one. That's a big difference. So you used to have to do a quest. Like there was a quest that would pop up, kind of like to similar to this one. It looks kind of like it looks like this symbol right here because it's a skill progression quest. And basically it was like this survivalist dude that would teach you about how to set your camp and stuff like that. And then you would have to do some like type of like side quest type thing, and then you suddenly have the next level camp. And that's what people were looking for. They were looking for that answer, and it was more like I had picked up the quest, and then I kind of did like a lot of journeying and stuff like that, and did like some side missions, and then I turned in the quest, and no one realized that that was how you did it, because I didn't say that that's how you do it. You know, I was just saying that I was upgrading it. I didn't really like talk about it, but not bad. Whatever. So it's been a while since I've actually played this one, this setup. But normally you would do Gravity Well for PvP, or you can do it for PvE, but it's mostly for just like kind of like grouping up enemies, and then you would then hit them with like whirlwind or maelstrom or some type of thing. I'm just gonna stick on the Reaper tree until I get enough points to get Gravity Well. So I'm gonna get this Execute, which is basically exactly what it sounds like, is an execute ability. So once they get below 50% health, it increases by 50% damage. So it does 200 initially, so then it'll be doing 250 basically, and that's pretty good. And then Reap, it pulls them into you. So if someone's trying to run away, like what you would do if you're fighting like a ranged guy, you would use this charge. That charge is 15 meters. You can increase the distance, I want to say. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. So you have the charge for 15 meters. I could have sworn that there was something that increased the distance, but oh well. And then you would use the charge, and then use Reap, and then you'd be able to like knock down people who are ranged. But Execute, I'm gonna put that as my F, really. And then Reap is gonna be my Q. Charge is gonna be my R. Just because that's how my setup was on my other character. That was my original character. Was an axe and great axe and hammer. But most recently, I was doing some like rapier bow stuff, or rapier and musket, and that stuff is great. It's really good for PvE. I feel like you can do really good in PvP, and especially because it's cross-platform. Like, I don't know if there is any type of that's the execute. I don't know if there's any type of if there's any type of auto aim or like aim assist for PP for console players. Jeez, I can't even talk. I don't know if there's any type of aim assist or not. I don't think there is, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so if there's not, then ranged might actually be the play for PC PvP. Might be. It's definitely possible. I'm gonna put some fashion on actually. Man, Golden Rage helm, like the set, was so like OG. Like I might just wear it just because of how old it is. Like I don't think anyone has it anymore. Oh, greatsword. Actually, I switched out for the greatsword from, I think it was the axe that I switched out for the greatsword. But I'm just gonna go with the great axe. I might go with the sword at some point, but not right now. I think this one's baller. Oh, that's pretty fucking dope. Got the red. Yeah, the red with the yeah, that shit looks fire. Oh yeah. Let me actually look at the skills. So I forget what's on the greatsword. Okay. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with this. I feel like the greatsword is good. It's all right for PvP, but I feel like it's better for PvE than the great axe. Like I feel like the great axe is better for PvP, and you know you can also do PvE stuff with the great axe. You just have to switch to the right skill tree instead of the left skill tree. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Kill some turkeys, level up these weapons because I'm pretty behind. Oh, let me do that. I almost forgot. I need to change my attributes. I need to respec. Okay, so my con automatically is 42, which is pretty good. All health consumables 10% stronger. And then I think I might increase to 50. So that way I get this because I might as well. It's only 8. And then the rest I'm gonna dump into here. And that should get me over 50. So see, light attack damage, mining speed increase. Heavy attack damage, encumbrance plus. So I'm getting benefits to that. And then also I get health from con, which is pretty important. I might also, at some point, put some into dex just for critical hit chance. But I'm going to do that later on when I have enough skill points to actually have it matter. Oh, also, when like you're respecking and stuff like that, it actually shows you right here what the damage difference is from doing what you're doing. So like from me putting 8 points in con, it increased my max health by like 300. But then me putting the 31 points in the strength, it's increasing the damage of this by from 209 to 270. Oh, that one's it in my inventory. Okay. 209 base damage. Yeah, see. Underneath where it says right here. 209 base damage up to 270. So it's gonna be 270 after. And then you see 270. So always be sure that if you're on your stats, if you look at these, I don't know how you would do it on console, but on PC, if you look up right where these question marks are, it'll say what the primary attributes are and secondary attributes, and then if stuff has a soul attribute, which is like the only thing that counts towards that weapon's damage or whatever, is that attribute. So for intelligence, the fire staff and the ice gauntlet are only off of intelligence, whereas it's the primary for the void gauntlet at 90%, and then focus is 65%. You might be wondering, like, that doesn't equal 100%. Well, that's because it's kind of saying that intelligence just weighs. You get 90% of your intelligence benefits the void gauntlet, whereas 65% of your focus benefits the void gauntlet. So if you're building for the void gauntlet in particular, you would want like 90% of it into your intelligence, or you can just pump all intelligence if you're running like a fire staff or an ice gauntlet with it. But for the void gauntlet in particular, like you probably just pump intelligence. But if you wanted to get focus for like ability cooldown or income and healing, that type of stuff, like you can do that. It just won't be as beneficial as the intelligence, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. Oh, this is silver. Oh shit, I can mine it now. Nice. Nice. Just gonna get some good XP. Yeah, whenever you see ore, be sure to check if you can mine it. And then right here, it's got flawed rubies. So you get these from mining, and it's for jewelry crafting. So like there's flawed ones. It's basically like a raw gemstone. But then you would take it to a apothecary, I think it is, and then you the the stone cutter, and then you cut the gems into like a gemstone, basically. This is hemp right here, aka weed. Basically, hemp, you harvest it for fiber, so that's how you would make cloth. So this is like how you make light armor. And when the game originally launched, actually, hemp was so rare for some reason. Like I don't know why, but since then they have increased the areas in which it spawns in. It's pretty great. And then herbs. Herbs is hyssop, and then you'll also get oh my goodness. Okay. So herbs give you hyssop, and then they'll also give you sometimes, like, they'll give you like actual herbs like sage. I just got some peppercorn out of that one. Got some more peppercorn, and normally the area in which it's in, it will be like in like a herb little patch, kind of like this hemp right here, where like they're next to each other, and you'll get the same stuff from those herbs. So if you're looking for a particular like spice or something like that, I would imagine you can probably just look it up online as to where each one spawns. I know that like Map Genie has a really good map, but yeah. So if they're in the same general area, they will drop the same spices. And then these little like dens, normally they have ore somewhere around. Sometimes like it's in there. They'll have like saltpeter in there. It's just like salt for cooking. But even if you're not planning on cooking, it's always good to just collect the stuff. Like you can sell it at some point, or you know, you'll probably end up getting into cooking. What I really like about this game is there's no restriction on changing your weapon. Like I spent, except for like time, you know what I mean? Like I spent a lot of time leveling the life staff and the void gauntlet because I was using them the entire time since the beginning. But then now that I'm switching to a great axe and a warhammer, I have to like kill enemies with light attacks, and it's pretty slow. But I think I'm gonna put Reap on this one actually. But normally the higher level you are, you actually level it really fast because you're getting a lot more XP from the enemies you kill. So it's kind of balanced. Like it's really good. You can just like make a switch, and then all trade skills, like all of this stuff, you can just get all of it. Like there's nothing holding you back. Like there's no skill points. You know what I mean? Like aside from this, but this is like each weapon is a separate thing. So you can get 20 levels in this, but that 20 levels doesn't affect 20 levels in a bow or anything like that. So you can literally level everything and be max level and everything, and it'll be perfectly fine. Like you can do that, and there's no restriction. That's pretty cool. I'm actually really full right now. Wow, that's actually a good musket. Wow. Shields. So what I was gonna say earlier, I don't think I said it. A lot of people will equip a shield because like there's a shield slot, right? So you want to equip your shield. Well, equipping your shield, actually, it doesn't do it anymore. That's pretty cool. But if you see right here, shield stats and perks are only applied if you have a sword or flail equipped and unsheathed. If you are not using a sword or flail, the shield will not contribute to your equip load. That's actually pretty cool. So originally it did count towards your equip load, and people were having shields equipped, and it was bumping their equip load up into medium, and they didn't want to be in medium, so they were running light armor, all light armor instead, and they had the shield taking up its weight. So every single piece of equipment, like all your armor, it's got a weight to it, right? Like down here. And then that weight, you add it all up, and then that's your equip load. So then light is up to 13. 13 to 23 is medium, and then 23 to 50 is heavy, and then above that you're encumbered. Actually, I don't know if above that you're encumbered, to be honest with you. I would assume so. But yeah, normally you don't really get to 50 though. I don't think you even can, to be honest with you. But yeah, so having your shield equipped, it doesn't do any good for you. It doesn't do any bad now though. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's not going to count towards your stats. So there's no real point in having it equipped. Unless you like the aesthetic of looking at your character with a shield on. Which, you know, you do you. I'm just dismantling all of these ones that I don't need. I'm going to keep one of every type, so that way I have the option there. Oh, I didn't mean to. Block that. Block that. So you see this amulet right here. It has a gem attached to it. After you attach the gem, you're not able to remove it. So you'll get items that have gem slots later on, just like this one. And the gem slot will normally be empty, and then you can put your whatever gem you want into it. So gems have different like attributes. I'll show you them when I get back to town. It's actually pretty good. Heavy gloves, focus, less damage. It's like very tank. So what I'm gonna do here, I have the weak potion, travel ration, and then right there, I'm just gonna put a regen potion. So regen potions are like a heal over time. So you heal 40 health plus whatever percent of your max health, and a little bit of mana. That's pretty cool for 10 seconds. So per second for 10 seconds. So it's just like a heal over time. If you were going a magic build, you would want to put some type of mana potion there instead. And also keep a health potion. Or just do like regeneration. That would work also, but yeah, that would be my recommendation. But I am melee, so I only really care about health and stamina. Right, this doesn't take, yeah, it doesn't take mana, so. Third. And then if it doesn't go out of your way, always feel free to kill a little turkey. Kill these, if they don't have a level, they're a one-shot. So all like little like creatures and shit are pretty much all one-shots. Like even cows normally are one-shots, but if they have a level, they probably are not one-shot. One-shot being like 1 HP. Lodestone bear. these Arcana guys right here that I'm collecting, I collected quite a few in the last episode too, but they give you motes. So these Arcana, they give you these motes, and then these ones you refine them at a I forget what it's called, arcane something, and you refine them into. Oh, I thought this was stupid. You refine them into a more dense moat, I guess, if you would say, like it's some magic shit. Yes. Like 5. I might be able to kill that guy, but I'm not gonna fuck with it just because I'm gonna stay focused. I want to get my shit done. Okay. But yeah, the motes you refine into better motes, and then you make you use those to make like gemstones and arcane shit in general, like staves. Magic shit. Just magic stuff. Based on your harvesting level, probably why people haven't been collecting these. People probably went with some type of different starting thing, because you have to be level in harvesting. You have to be level 30 to start collecting magical plants. So people probably aren't level 30 just because of how long it takes to level it. Like honestly, it takes a while. And then me starting at level 50, it's really good. Gathering speed bonus. Why do I get that? Wait. Oh, gathering speed bonus. That's from probably the. Okay, never mind. Oh man, which way do I have this? I feel like I had. Yeah. Yeah. That feels right. I'm trying to remember how I had these skills set up. It doesn't really feel right now, but I think I got it. This is skill regens. I think I had it like this. That looks right. That feels right. Yeah, that feels right. One thing with the weapons, you can't really tell right now because I don't have skills on my Warhammer, but for anyone who's just like looking at the game to see how it plays or whatnot, basically when you have, I'll get a skill right here. guys. But pretty much, you have your Q, R, and F. I don't know what the buttons are in console, but you have your 3 skills on your weapon. And then on your back weapon, it doesn't share the same cooldown as your front weapon. So your front weapon, you can press your R, use that, and then while it's on cooldown, switch, and then press your R on the back weapon.
About time I got some reinforcements down here. Remember that lost pirate? Our good friend Minister Lochner was here too. What? Ah, you're joking me. This true heir everyone's so excited about is actually a soulless ghoul. That bastard Lochner is planning to turn all of Monarch's bluffs to lost. I guess though the scariest part is how close he is to succeeding. They're clearly making preparations here to launch an attack on Pridewind. Hordes of lost, stockpiles of explosives. I'd say they're about to... Well, we've discussed this partnership before, haven't we? I get that you'll be facing long odds, but you're like a lucky anchor. Not a problem. I'd suggest you destroy as many explosives. Now there's an order I don't mind following. I'll go and tell the night region.
Okay. And be sure to go up here to unlock this. You have to like actually just kind of stand at that. You have to get next to it. I'm just gonna pump strength from now on. Yeah. What did I even get for that? I don't even know. Let's see, side quest right here. Might as well pick this up.
What folly we have committed! We unleashed the most tragic magic by giving in to Fatima's whims. We made a talking mirror that berates me for my decisions every minute, every hour, every day. It just doesn't stop.
That's pretty funny.
I had to. Her words are still pounding in my head. I broke her heart, and now I've broken her mirror. Maybe that's... See, I do. Fatima was the joy of my soul once. I left Spain, left my family because of my love for her. I love my querida even when we fought, even when her cloudy gray eyes turned into a storm. You are right. She speaks through another large mirror in the cove that's filled with pirates. I'll need your help to break it, but I must get her taunts out of my...
That's pretty funny. Put together the mirror and his girl is just like berating him with insults. It's classic. What is this over here? Berries. I'll hit that up on the way through. I'm just gonna do like a lap this way. This one I'm going to run the right tree. Pretty sure, yes. Shockwave. Slam it down and it staggers enemies and kind of like stuns them for a second. That one I'm going to have as my R. So like that, take a little circle around you and pretty much just like stuns people. Which if you combo the gravity well on the great axe, like I was saying, you can gravity well someone, run up with your charge, and then switch over to your hammer and hit that, and then like now they're stunned. So then you can switch back to your great axe and fuck 'em up. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the town after this mission. I'm getting really high on my confidence. almost always like ore and gear that weighs the most. Place your camp down. Always be sure to place your camp down once you're going somewhere for combat. I'm gonna get this ability. When I crit with the Great Axe, I get a heal for based off of the damage that it does for the crit. This one gonna be my clear out. Basically, what clear out does is it knocks them back and has grit, which prevents you from being staggered while you're attacking with it. And there's also give you haste, and yeah, it's mostly like if there's a melee attacker on you and they're really messing you up, you use that and it knocks them back, so you can kind of get like a little bit of a reset. And if you wanted to, you could also run away with that. Shit. This shockwave ability, it erupts in a linear wave. It's like 3 spots. The main thing about it is that it kind of like at the higher levels, it staggers, and then also ability cooldown is reduced by 5% for each enemy hit with it, up to 5. So you can get 25% cooldown. But mainly it's just for like for staggering enemies, so that way you can kind of disrupt them from like a ranged attack or close the gap basically. But with the Warhammer in general, like it's really CC driven. It's like if I were to stun that guy, knock him back, and then go in and hit him with that. For some reason that didn't hit. Then they would be staggered, and then I would. It's just all CC. It's really CC oriented. Above ground? Nice. You see this hammer here has a gemstone. So I can attach a gem to it and that'll do some. It's about different stuff that it does. Okay. Is there an exit over there? Doesn't look like it. What's this? Oh. Wait, what's that? Hold up. Oh, it's probably like a star metal spot or something. Alright. This is where I'm gonna end it off for the day. Probably gonna upload again later tonight. I'm just gonna go turn in this quest and then I'll end it. A really good tip is when you're running, for some reason I don't have it right here. Oh, okay, there we go. If you see that little buff on the bottom, the shoe, the boot running, that is when you're on this road, when you're on any type of like road or path, it'll increase your sprint, your running speed by 15%. So you'll go a little bit quicker than not taking the path. So sometimes it's just more beneficial to take the path instead.
Surprised to see me, are you? Brushing the dirt from my armor was no easy task. But after your friend Grace told me you were here alone, I had to come. My heart was conflicted. But in the end, I took an oath as the protector of the kingdom, not a single ruler. I won't forget that again. Of course, it seems I arrived too late. Hearing the ruckus and seeing the smoke, I assume you succeeded in disrupting their war preparations? Well, there's something to be grateful for. Even if I am a little disappointed I missed all the action. Perhaps we don't stop there. You see, I know where Sir Gawain and Lochner are conspiring in darkness to steal all our souls. They're in Gawain's ancestral home, Gorbenic Castle. I thought you might. It is indeed best for Pridewind that the Knight Regent is safe and fortifying the keep. You and I are more expendable. Make no mistake, Gawain is every bit a knight of legend, and Lochner's a diabolical snake. This will not be an... Ha! Then let's get on with it, shall we? Gorbenic Castle is just across the water to the...
Nice, nice, nice. What is this? Heavy. Nope. 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 Alright, I'm gonna turn this quest in, and then,
How is it that you could love someone, and yet living with them can... This island didn't help.
nice. Is this a good hat? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, oh, so it's over there. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the town and bank some stuff. And then alright, actually I'm just gonna recall. Alright, well, this is where I'm gonna end it off. Stuck around this long and like my commentary or some shit, I don't know. My tips. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like if you want. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.